Hello and welcome to Marathon Recon, a mile-by-mile preview of the 2018 LA Marathon. I'm Martise, the Run Faster coach, and today we're running mile 17, and I have the privilege of running with Sylvia today. Sylvia is running with the charity, the Concern Foundation, so we're going to find out more about that. And she is a solid veteran runner of the LA Marathon. She's run like 15 of them, so we're going to get all the tips and advice from her that we can on this mile. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we're starting mile 17, so we just ended 16, and we're in Beverly Hills, and it's still really flat right here. This is a really pretty flat mile. I think it's a little bit downhill when we get to Rodeo, but we're on our way to the famous Rodeo Drive. But Sylvia, please share with us what this mile is like when you get here. Like, how are you feeling? What's it like? What's the crowd like?
It's always really nice. Lots of crowds through here. We've just come from through West Hollywood, and this is a little section where you kind of get to like regroup because, like you said, it is a little flat. We have some cool shade coming through here.
Yeah.
And we're about to go through Beverly Hills. So it's a little bit of a distraction because the miles are starting to catch up to you.
Okay, right.
And so it's really nice to go through these areas where the residents come out and cheer you on. So I always enjoy coming out through here.
Okay, cool. So you've run this so many times. Why have you run it so many times? Why do you keep coming back?
Well, I think in the beginning it was all about me and trying to improve my time. But over the years, my focus has changed. And I started fundraising for cancer research. I lost my mom to cancer in 2003. And the marathon's not about me anymore. It's about fundraising. And I'm also a Pasadena Pacer.
Okay.
Woo-hoo, Pacers. And this year, I'm a co-pace leader for the 13-minute mile group.
Okay, awesome.
So it's all about getting my group through the finish line and motivating others.
Right.
I always talk about the marathon and how doable it is.
Right.
Putting in those miles during the training, and then coming out marathon day and enjoying this 26.2 LA party, and just coming out and having fun.
Yeah. What's one of like the biggest fears that the newbies usually have in your group?
Not finishing.
Yeah.
So I tell them, put in the miles, bank some sleep the week before the marathon, carbo load, and relax, and come out here and have some fun.
Oh, that's great advice. So, in terms of the fundraising part, you are running this year for the Concern Foundation. Can you tell us what they do and why you're fundraising for them?
Well, it's a local charity where the money goes to not only fund cancer research here locally at USC, but they also support USC. They also support children that are battling cancer, and they have lots of events where they support not only the children but the families.
Is it a particular kind of cancer or just any child cancer?
It's young adult and adolescents at USC, and they put on lots of events for kids. Take them to Universal Studios, have a Christmas party.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And I'm just involved in the fundraising aspect. But this year I actually met one of the families that has benefited from some of the money that I've been fundraising. So it made a full circle for me, and that was great.
Yeah, that is awesome. And at the same time, you're like honoring your mom's memory.
Absolutely.
So, awesome.
Yeah, let her death be in vain. I think it's an important lesson for us all that it's a horrible thing to go through, and it's like, I feel like you have to do something.
Right. Well, you're definitely doing it. You're out here inspiring a lot of people. So they're coming back again and again and helping them get through it. We're in a bit of a wind tunnel right now. But we're pushing on. So you also, can you tell us a little bit more about how the Pasadena Pacers, which is your running group that you train with, do you always train with them for all your marathons? And
you know what?
Do they have a marathon training program?
I'm able to tell you about having to run it, train by yourself, you know, just a friend and I, and how, oh my goodness, what a difference it makes. When you train with a group, you have not only the support of the people that are running with you, but Marathon Day, they have a tent out here at mile 20, and it's the best to have your friends not only cheer you on, but then, you know, like, what do you need? It's a little bit like NASCAR when you come to the tent. It's like, boom, 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 what do you need? Okay, there you go. You're on your way. We run together, most of us on Saturday mornings, every Saturday. We meet out at the Roseville Aquatic Center. But lots of us also get together during the week to run. And so they do have a running plan. And the pace leaders guide you through your miles. This past Saturday, we did our last long run, and for beginners, it was 22 miles. So I ran along some amazing people that will be running their first marathon. So it was great to be out there with them, alongside them through some of those grueling miles. But like one of our coaches said, it sucks less when you're out there together. And then, you know, a lot of times people doubt themselves. And I tell them, you don't have to ever run 26 miles except for Marathon Day. But they always ask me, but that gap between our long run and the marathon.
Which is what, 6 miles?
Yeah, and I tell them, you know what? The crowds carry. Believe it or not.
Your adrenaline.
Yes. The crowds carry you some of the miles because you need those people cheering you on. And that's the beauty about running this mile, is that you get to see the different sides of LA. You get here, you get to see some of Beverly Hills and places that you might not normally shop at, but you get to run through. And so it's a party, absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely a great way to like unify the city and get people to get out of their bubbles. With the traffic being such a challenge here, you don't really want to leave your bubble a lot of the time.
That's so true. That is so true. So the Pasadena Pacers is a free group. You just come out and you run with us, and Marathon Day, you're wearing your red, people cheer you on.
Okay, so you guys are the red people.
Yes, Pasadena Pacers right here.
Okay, nice. So you also do some cross training when you train for the marathon, which I think is a really important point to bring up, because, you know, it is important to put your mileage in, but you want to be durable. You want to be able to make it through all your training.
Oh my goodness, that's the other thing. The flip side is that, you know, you have to keep your body moving on the days that you're not running. So I absolutely work out at one of my favorite places, CrossFit Eagle Rock.
Woo!
Yes, woo! Northeast Athletics. What I do there is work on my complete body to get ready for those miles, those grueling miles. And
so tell us a little bit about like some of the things you guys do there, because I'm sure a lot of people have heard of CrossFit, but just in case they haven't, like, why would somebody want to do CrossFit while they're training for a marathon?
CrossFit is a great workout because you can come to it as an absolute newbie novice, not knowing anything about it, and you work from the floor up.
Okay, so it's strength training, right?
Some of it is, yes.
Yeah.
We also do a little bit of endurance, running, some rowing, and the workouts are great. You get to improve so much in your strength and just getting to know your body and its limits.
Right.
And working out to not only feel good about yourself, but you start to look a little bit better.
That always helps. That's a good motivator.
Yes. For some of us, it might take a little longer than others.
Right.
But I absolutely love it.
I think one of the other great things about it too is it's a lot of camaraderie.
Oh, yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about that? Because, you know, like you said with the Pasadena Pacers, one of the reasons you like it is because, you know, you get to help other people cheering you on. And the same thing kind of happens in the CrossFit environment, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, just like the running community brings a big variety of people, so does CrossFit. You know, we come from all sorts of different professions and backgrounds.
Right.
And when you're there, you're working for your individual goal, but you're also working as a group.
Right.
And so when you're in that class and you're working out and maybe you've had a bad day, everybody's cheering you on to get your workout done. And you get to know each other, you get to know the coaches, and it is really a community of people coming together, working out, and it's like so positive and motivating. You get to see people that, of course, are a lot stronger than you, and then you get to see people that along the way, they start to get strong and do the workouts with you, and I love it. And
do you think it's helped you help prevent injuries with your marathon training?
Absolutely. I think that, you know, just working out your whole body
Because
with those miles, especially your upper body strength, believe it or not, you need some of that to carry you through.
Right. Yeah, running's not just legs.
True.
It's a whole body sport.
Yeah, you improve your core, you improve your arms of your body to get you through your legs, and you stretch, and you do all sorts of things that complement the running.
Right. Hi. So basically, I really want to emphasize this point because when people talk about, oh, you know, all that running is bad for your knees, all that kind of stuff. What's bad for your knees is you're not having the strength of your muscles taking the pressure off of your knees. So if you have, we're turning on Rodeo Drive now. Yay! And it's downhill here, guys, so it's awesome. But when you have, you know, strong hips and strong core, all that helps alleviate the pressure on your knees, which helps save them. So when people complain about knee problems, you know, one of the things I go through with them is, you know, the strength of their hips and other parts of their bodies that could be contributing to the knee pain. Because the knee is just the middle child of the leg. And so oftentimes when you have knee pain, it's coming from somewhere else. And so doing cross training like CrossFit or something like that can help minimize, you know, some of the injuries that you might be prone to because all you do is run. And running does not get everything. It especially does not even get everything in your legs, which is amazing, right? Because like, if you just run and then you go do squats one day, you'll realize all these muscles you didn't know you had. You're like, wait, I ran like 20 miles and I'm never this sore. So that's when you start to realize that how important the strength training is, because running definitely does not get everything. And yeah, running a marathon takes a lot of durability, you know, and getting through it healthy. Yes. And you know, you see how Sylvia's done it like a zillion times and she's still here to tell the story, and that's because she's taking care of business from a strength training standpoint too. So she's doing it all. So we're getting close to the end of this mile. I just want to congratulate you on all the races you've done and how you're inspiring so many people. And so you are one of the legacy runners, or you're getting, this year they're having a special kind of medal for people who do them back to back? Are you familiar with that program?
Yes, I am, but I'm not one. I think the legacy runners are over 20 years now.
Okay.
And so I'm close to it. I think we counted about 14 or 15 of LA.
Right.
So I can't believe it, saying it out loud. Like,
right.
I've done so many LAs, but you know what? I love my city.
Right.
I love coming out here. I love seeing the crowds, and I love seeing the other runners out on the route. And hopefully we'll see each other out here.
Yeah, well, we're definitely going to be rooting for you, and we want to help you raise money for your charity, because it sounds like an amazing cause that will help a lot of children. So we're going to post Sylvia's link with this video so you guys can help contribute to her and the cause. And if anybody has any questions about mile 16 or any other aspect of the LA Marathon, please go to GreenRunnerLA.com. And until next time, keep running, everybody. We're at the end of mile 17, the famous Rodeo Drive. Woo! So thank you again, Sylvia, for joining us. And until next time, keep running, everybody. See you on mile 18.
Thank you.